Thank you. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate being here. What I'll do, I'll touch upon a lot of different things, so I'll be all over the place. And whenever you have questions, obviously you can ask at the end, because I got plenty of time. Because once I leave here, I got to get on the road and go recruiting. So, like I said, I'll touch on a lot of different things, so I'll probably be all over the place. I think one of the things when you take over a program, and you saw last night, you have those ups and downs when you have an inexperienced team. And I'm one that never say, freshmen, because you look around the country, you got some really good freshmen playing at a high level. So, but I do think inexperience is very important. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, there you go. I usually say, can you hear me now? So, but I think what happens when you have an inexperienced team and you're going through ups and downs, and you don't have the leadership from the standpoint of guys that have been in the trenches at a higher level and understand what it takes. It's not an easy thing with such a tremendous schedule, which is a great schedule, and I will play the same schedule next year when this team returns because of the experience. But you have to go through the fight. I talked about it from day one when I took over the job. And when I took over, it wasn't so much when I looked at the schedule of Dukes, Memphis, Pitts. It was the College of Charleston and those teams like this. When you play against mid-major teams on the road with experienced guards, because I know being at Missouri State, when you play against those teams, because those teams want to wear a Tennessee uniform, and when you got young guys that don't know what it takes and know how to compete in those environments, those teams that marked it on the schedule, we're looking forward to this game a year from now, they're ready to play. If you don't have the mental toughness to go and win those games, it could be a long night for you. So like I said, it wasn't the Dukes and those guys, it was those mid-major teams, because I was at that level, and I know we had Arkansas coming our place, we had other teams, Auburn coming our place, and we win those games because we're looking forward to those games. So it's just the experience of going through it. I mean, you have Trey Golden, for example, who's a very talented young guy, but he's always been a shooting guard all his life at 6'1". So now he didn't play a lot as a freshman. Now he has to become a point at the highest level, some of the best talent in the SEC from an athletic standpoint, and going against that every night. And it's not an easy thing to do, to be able to run a team when I want to shoot the ball every time down, which is not a bad thing. But I got to run an offense, execute an offense, get the ball where it needs to go, and I have to defend at a high level. It's not an easy thing to do, but I think he's making great strides.